So before making my big move all the way from Indiana to Miami, I had no idea what I was going to be doing with my life, to be quite honest with you. Before I moved down here, I thought I was going to be living a much better life than I would be now. It turns out my life is much better now than it was ever before. Does that make sense? So let me break this down. When I was living in Indiana, I was actually quite happy, right? But I've reached a level where I was like, okay, I beat the game. I have everything I wanted. I had my house, I had my car. But I didn't there was something that I was missing. And in the winter time, that this is where it really sunk in, is when winter hit around the December mark, November, December, January, February, March. As soon as those months caved in, that's when I was at my lowest and my unhappiest point. And I think it has a lot to do with seasonal depression. I believe it is a real thing. But it really hit me deeper than what I know and what to do with. And so my passion when I was living in Indiana was cars. So I enjoy doing car things. I love being out in the garage and working on my cars and modifying them and stuff like that, right? But there was a point in time where I would just be looking out the window and thinking, wow, I wish it was summer. I wish it was hot outside. I wish it was warm. It was just cold, cloudy, rainy, misty. It just looked like shit. And so I continually asked myself, why am I still here? Why don't I just try to live somewhere else? And so I maintained that mindset for as long as I could until an opportunity showed up for me, which I gladly accepted, to take me to where I wanted to be, which is Miami. And so I started living in the vibration and the frequency that I was already living in Miami. I was telling everybody, like, I'm out of here. I was telling everybody at my job, I was like, I'm gone. I don't even work here anymore. Like, that's just where my mindset was. I was unmotivated to do any more work at my job, at my career. And I just needed to change. I needed to go somewhere else. I needed to go somewhere where I was going to be motivated 365 days a year. And so that's exactly what I did. I met people who are vessels that have carried me here to Miami, Florida, who are no longer my life. That's a whole nother story. But the fact that I maintained the mindset of I wanted to be somewhere else where I wasn't now. And so I had to change who I was and change who I wanted to become in order to get to where I needed to be. And so that is why I'm here in Miami, Florida, is because I didn't want to live that life anymore. I didn't want to live the life of unhappiness. I wanted to be happy. So I moved to Miami, Florida to be happy, and I couldn't be happier. I might not be a millionaire yet, but God has put me in a place where I have the opportunities to make myself a millionaire if I want to be. He put people into my life to better me so I can become the best version of myself that I could possibly be. That McLaren that I want, I will get, because that is the mindset that I have every single day. That is the mindset that I wake up with. And it's all about mindset at the end of the day. If you found this to be very inspiring to you and you want to see more content like this, just leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, and I will make more content just like this.